Line 415-295-KFTC. As a nihilist, I feel like everything is getting worse.
Well, you're a Luddite nihilist.
I walk into nihilist parties and people say, "Oh, jeez, there's Debbie Downer just walked in." At the nihilist party.
Cloud.
Exactly. I'm the one who brings the room down among them. Text line 415-295-KFTC. A challenge.
I can think of a couple of things.
Okay, hit me.
You know, I'll wait.
All right.
I'll wait. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder.
It's all getting worse.
So I've always had this enthusiasm for real estate stories, and I think it's probably that, you know, in the course of rising up to mediocrity in the radio business, Jack and I have moved several times, and Judy and I, raising families, have bought and sold quite a few houses, but I find it so interesting, and I love tracking markets and how they change, and I've been in the business, but here is Redfin's big report. Their annual reports are out, and there are a couple that are interesting. Number one, luxury home sales are plunging, like in LA, for instance.
No way.
So that we could dig into more, but you know, how many people are buying luxury homes anyway? But this is so interesting to me, the big inflow and outflow metro areas. People are flocking to and from. Now, well, let's start negative and end with positive. All right. Let's make sure we have time to kick various metro areas for driving people out of them. And if we have time to say positive things about other places, we will. Number one, fleeing the metro area. Local users of Redfin, which is one of your big free real estate websites, who are looking outside of their metropolitan area. Number one is San Francisco. It's almost exactly a quarter of people are looking to flee San Francisco. The top destination overall is, a lot of longtime listeners of the Armstrong and Getty Show can guess this, Sacramento, the capital region. It's, you know, 90 miles away. It's way more affordable. I think the median housing price in Sacto is, I think it's in here somewhere, but it's like 450, 500 grand, which is plenty. It's higher than the national average, but the median house in San Francisco is, I think, $1.5 million. Yeah, it's 560 in Sac, 1.5 million in San Francisco. Anyway, I don't want to get hung up on that.
So how long can that continue, I wonder?
Judging by the rate of building around Sacramento, for a little while longer. But 20% of Los Angelinos are searching outside of the metro. Number one destination is San Diego. Number one out-of-state is Las Vegas. Number three is New York, New York. So you got San Francisco, LA, and New York. Let's see, 27%. Why are they not number one?
Moving away.
27% of New Yorkers are looking outside. Number one destination overall, Miami, which is also the number one out of state. New Yorkers can't wait to get to Miami. Miami, to quote LL Cool J.
Well, what's interesting about the top couple of examples that you used is it's not just like, you know, people are moving from the Kansas City area to the Omaha area or something like that, or Oklahoma City or whatever, where the lifestyle is basically the same. I mean, the same culture, same everything like it. Yeah, San Francisco Bay Area is a lifestyle. New York City is a lifestyle. You don't give that up easily. You have to have serious push factors.
Yeah,
to leave that lifestyle, I'm assuming. I don't live, you know.
Yeah, lots and lots of people want to leave D.C. and go to suburban D.C. They want to leave Boston, Mass. and move to Portland, Maine for some reason.
Portland, Maine is awesome.
I've never been. I'd like to.
Maybe I'll go. Super artsy-fartsy.
All right, here's one of my favorite results. Number 6 on the list is Chicago, Illinois. A lot of people fleeing the crime. Number one destination is Milwaukee. They want to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Interestingly, Denver is number 8 on the list, and the number one destination for Denverites is Chicago. So if you're a Denverite hoping to flee to Chicago, save yourself some time and trouble and just go straight to Milwaukee. Because after a few weeks in Chicago, you'll be dying too anyway.
That's funny. There's a bit of a grass is always greener element going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, Denver to Chicago. The numbers are not huge there. So, because you're getting down to the bottom of the list. But your number one inflow places, we've mentioned them. Sacramento, Miami, Las Vegas, San Diego, Tampa, Florida, Many New Yorkers want to go to Tampa. Phoenix, Los Angelinos are heading to Phoenix by the thousands. Let's see, Cape Coral, Florida, North Port, Sarasota, Florida, yet another Florida, Dallas, Texas, and Portland, Maine. So, interesting. Every real estate market is local, and within the local markets are very, very different pockets of activity. So take all national statistics with a shaker of salt.
Oh, yeah,
But it's interesting to follow.
If you live in a biggish city anywhere in America, when they talk about your city, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Because your street is different than that street over there.
And you know what's interesting and had escaped me until this moment was that the large number of users who are looking at a significant move, well, no, that's the wrong number to look at. What I was going to say is there are serious disincentives to moving at all right now.
Starting later this afternoon, it's even more so. The highest interest rates we're going to have going back to the early 90s after today. So that's what's surprising about all these people moving. Are they way downsizing to keep their house payment roughly the same?
Or perhaps they're thinking, this is so sucky living here. Let's go live oh, well, wait a minute now. If you're moving from San Francisco to Sacramento, for instance, LA to San Diego, less so, but a lot of these examples, you've got a 3,000 square foot house with 3 bedrooms in your big giant metro area. Well, your 3-bedroom house, 3,000 square feet in the other area is much, much less expensive.
Sure.
So you might be able to keep your house payment the same and get the same house.
There you go.
Now, 3 years ago, you were going from a 3,000 square foot house to a 5,000 square foot house with a pool and a riding stable. And those days are gone. But, yeah, you can more or less...
So you'd say to your family, look, our house payment's going to be the same. It's going to be the same size house, but we're less likely to get stabbed in the neck.
For instance.
Or something.
Yeah, we're less likely to step in human poo, be beaten down by a junkie that the prosecutors and cops won't do anything about. Yeah.
Stepping in human poo. Now that's a push factor.
Fecal matter.
That's right.
Noted proctologist Johnny Depp
Have
there.
you ever nailed down, did she poop in the bed or not? Was that nailed down?
Well, he said she pooped. I mean,
We'll never know.
Few witnesses.
It was so bizarre and so grotesque.
Yes, grotesque as well.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right. That's enough of that.
New approval ratings out for Joe Biden. He is ticked up again. We'll figure out what that number is.
Based on
Well, that's what I always wonder with stuff like it. I never know what's going on when it goes down or up.
Damn, boy.
I got a question about that. I got a question about that.
All right.
The average person that they poll and the average voter. And then I'm going to get to some of these answers because I asked the question. Tell me one thing that's getting better on the text line. 415-295-KFTZ because everything's getting worse.
Bitter old man. Come on.
415-295-KFTC. Stay tuned.
Armstrong and Getty.
If you've thought about protecting your home with security, but you've been waiting for the right time, you want to listen up.
Right now, listeners of this show can get 40% off SimpliSafe's award-winning home security system.
We use and trust SimpliSafe to protect our homes and family because at SimpliSafe, your safety is the only thing that matters.
When a threat is detected, SimpliSafe's monitoring professionals promptly contact you and dispatch first responders to your home, even if you're away or unable to respond.
24/7 professional monitoring costs under $1 a day.
That's less than half of the cost of ADT's traditional professional installed plans.
SimpliSafe blankets your home in protection with advanced sensors for every room, window, and door.
So don't miss this chance to save big when you protect your home with the best. Get 40% off your order when you visit simplysafe.com/Armstrong today. Customize the perfect system for your home in just a few minutes, and it's easy. Go to simplysafe.com/Armstrong. That's simplysafe.com/Armstrong. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Is your prostate secretly being destroyed without you knowing it? All the ads for these prostate pills, like Super Beta Prostate, Saw Palmetto, know, Prostastream, Prostagenics, and others. Want to know which pills work and which are garbage? Now you can. Get a free copy of the new guide, Prostate Secrets, that pulls back the curtain on the prostate pill industry. Learn what is really in these pills.